What's up, YouTube? I am back. I promised you a video about my dinner spaghetti squash ribbon zigzags. It was the sweet potato ribbons that I had for lunch. Well, moral of the story is I had a protein shake after my Orange Theory fitness workout, and I decided I didn't want that. So what did I want? I was in the mood for a big old melon. I am here in Virginia, and, you know, these bad boys are not year-round in these parts, so get them while they're hot. I buy watermelons often. I think this past summer, since going plant-based, there it is again, plant-based. I have bought more watermelons than I have in my entire life in a short duration of time. Best summer. Because of it. So, anywho, a lot of people want to know what to look for when we're buying a watermelon. I was inspired to make this video because A, I promised you a dinner video, and B, disclaimer, I did have a protein shake after my workout. I'll do another video about protein shakes. I was inspired to make this video about watermelons because I was in the elevator with my two big watermelons. The other one, I will show you in a minute. I cut in half and I already have started eating. But this woman was like, man, I always have the worst luck when I choose watermelons. I never know what to get, and every time I get them, they're not that good. And I said, let me tell you something. This past summer, yeah, it's technically autumn now. This past summer, I was in Trader Joe's. Whoo, surprise. I'm always in Trader Joe's. And my friend and I were digging through, if you can picture, leaning in, digging in, trying to find, picking them up, hitting them. You know, people do that. People, you know, there's all kinds of, there's all, types of advice. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Anywho, I said to my friend, well, what kind of watermelon should we get? What should I look for? What are your tips and tricks? She said, well, typically you want to look for a big yellow spot. I said, okay. There's a yellow spot. She said, the bigger the better. And I said, okay. And she said, a small little nub. So I said, okay. Interesting. But she said that doesn't, you know, I should just go to bed. It's only 9:30. I can't talk. That doesn't always work for her, is what she said. So, ironically, this woman walks past us, and she must have heard me because I'm loud. And she says, oh, you know the best tips and tricks to buy a watermelon? My grandfather, or her father, I don't remember which, someone in her family, oh, we have a nice ad here. I'm trying to play you guys some great background music. I just got distracted. That happens a lot. What should we listen to? I'll figure it out later. Y'all didn't come here to listen to my background music anyway. So, what I'm trying to say is that I didn't know what kind of watermelon to buy or what to look for, and magically, this woman, what are the odds? This woman out of nowhere says my grandfather was a watermelon grower. He grew these bad boys for a living. Now, that's a cool job if you ask me, but she said this is what you gotta look for. Ready? Listen up. You have your listening cap on? I think it's thinking cap, but listening cap. You got your ears, Clean them out. You will never have to worry about a bad watermelon ever again after this video. Here goes. Well, actually, let me take a step back. There are two things to look for. Two. That's it. You don't have to worry about anything else that anybody else says about finding a good watermelon. This is it. Tip number 1. Well, I take that back. Kind of 3. Tip number 1. This big old yellow spot right here. This one's not really as big as some of the ones I've seen, but, you know, it's slim pickings here in September in Virginia. But the big old yellow spot, the placement of the yellow spot is the most important thing here, guys. You want the placement of the yellow spot to be where the small hole is, right? So there's 2 holes where the vine is here, the bigger hole, and the little hole here where it's the bottom of the watermelon. You want the yellow spot to be where the small hole is, okay? That's number 1. Now there's only really one other thing, so kind of the 2-part there was small hole, yellow. So that's number 1. Number 2, this is it. This is it. Listen up. You want to look for a watermelon that has wide stripes. Wide stripes. So see how there's multicolor? There's a lighter green, a darker green. These stripes are fairly wide. That's the second tip and trick. So I picked these 2 up. Also, I guess I'll add, I've had luck. This isn't what the woman said. Disclaimer. I wish I could give this woman credit, but I can't because I don't know her name. But I can tell you that this woman did not say this as a tip and trick, but what I have found is that if even it's a smaller watermelon, the heavier it is, it typically is juicier. I mean, duh, right? It has more juices in it. It's heavier for its size. Okay, rant over. Let me show you. So, haven't opened this one yet, but I cracked open this bad boy for my dessert, and it is beautiful. Let me show you. Ooh. I'm currently sitting on my bed, and I'm deciding that this might not be the most ideal place to show food that's been cooked or dug into. This, okay, there's juices here. I'm just gonna give you a little trip into my watermelon here. Also, I warned you in my first video, I eat a lot. I don't cut my watermelon up. Honey. I cut it in half and I eat it with a spoon. And I drink the juices like this. Let me take a trip here into my watermelon. So you can see here, this watermelon is really, really pinky red. Really, really juicy. A bad watermelon inside, or one that's not as juicy and sweet, I should say, maybe it's not bad, is a light pink color, unlike this one. I was telling y'all, and then I'll let you go so you can go find your watermelons somewhere else, because this one's mine and I'm not sharing. I was telling you guys, wow, that makes a nice hat. I'm not going to try this. I was telling you guys about the yellow spot. I have not found a watermelon with a watermelon spot. I have not found a watermelon with a yellow spot this big in my entire existence. Not that I've been around. Don't want watermelon juices on my bed. Not that I've been around that long, but look at that beauty, man. That is a... Woo, it's almost a whole different fruit species there. Alright. I'm going to leave y'all to it to go find your watermelon now with your 2 tricks. Tips and tricks, I suppose. 2, recall, quick. 30-second recall of this video, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing if you don't want to. You can just skip, fast forward. They don't have to hear me rant about my watermelon. You want to look for 2 things. 1, yellow spot down by the small hole. 2, wide green stripes. Until next time.